Hi everyone. So uh, here we are. This is going to be a very short video, not going to be a very detailed video basically. So what are we discussing today? So last week in our last video, we discussed about the do's and don'ts of how to create your CV. So this week I want to show you some samples and obviously reflect upon, and this is in connection with the last video basically. So reflect upon how, as a fresher, you should say make your CV, and what tools you can use, what platforms you can use to do so. So, as we remember from the last video, and if you have not visited that, viewed that video, please go check out that video first and then come and check out this video. So there will be some points which I'll not be repeating here, but those are very important points, when I say do's and don'ts. So yeah, please do that. Now, a lot of, people might uh, tell you, or you might have heard this, that, this is an AI tool you can use to create exceptional CVs and so on and so forth. I wouldn't suggest you to use any AI tool to create an exceptional CV. You are a fresher. Your CV needs to be flawed. It need not to be a perfect CV. Because if you create a perfect CV, then you probably might not be hireable also. The reason company, um, if you put a lot of keywords, because as a fresher, you will be sitting in your placements, okay, um, off-campus interviews. So these off-campuses and campus interviews, usually CVs are selected not by the tools, they are selected by individual people. And when people select it, yes, they look into keywords, but they also know that you are a fresher. So they are not going to look into your keywords specifically. What they are going to look at it is the flow of the, um, you know, of the CV, and it gives the right amount of information which you are looking for. So as one tip, create a one-page CV only, despite of the fact you have multiple things to mention, but try to compress that information in one page. So that's the ask. Second thing, always put a photograph of yours on the CV. Um, it shows your confidence. That photograph needs to be formal. Please don't put again shabby photos on your CV. Uh, get yourself photographed in a coat or a jacket or something like that, and then you'll get, obviously this photo is going to be very small here, a headshot kind of. So you know what you have wore altogether, it's not visible, but wearing a coat, it will give good confidence and an impression, to you. So, and that would obviously reflect in your photograph as well. So needs to be a smiling photograph, needs to be, good color photograph of yours. Then this is a good sample. Now I'll show you other samples also. Let me just first show you the other samples. So this is one CV, one format. It's a plain and simple CV. It's an experienced person whose CV it is. So, he has created this CV where he has spoken about, name, his address, and his phone number. One thing which is missing in this CV is his email address. So you can do that. You should put that. Uh, his or her experience, all the companies, and he has put in the present company in the end. I would suggest not to do that. Okay. Put your present company on the top. Always go in a chronological order from recent to the old. And then obviously, as you're a fresher, don't go for companies. I think let's check this CV. I think this is not relevant to freshers basically. Okay. So see, this CV is a pretty decent CV. Um, she has written her name, phone number, email address. If you have some sort of a website or a YouTube page, you can do that, and the address or location. She has given us quick summary about her profile, so please do that. Create a decent summary about your profile. Uh, and then obviously create two, three summaries. So, as a fresher, you might be sitting in different, kind of companies, consulting companies, pharma companies in the production or marketing or and so on and so forth. So create two, three versions of your CV, and each version should have a different executive summary. That executive summary should be very tailor-made to that kind of a profile. So if you are appearing for a consulting company, then your CV should have an executive summary or a summary befitting to the consulting role. Yes, you can take help from AI tools like GPTs and the co-pilots of the world, but don't only rely on that. Try to write um, you know, at least keywords, a few things about yourself which you think are relevant to you and which are important about you and are relevant to be put there, and then get it rephrased on the AI tool and then put it there. So that's first. Then, as I already told you, experience, put an experience. When I say experience, you can go for your internships, then projects, then your education. That could be, and obviously, this person has experience, so she has put an experience. But as a fresher, you can, you know, leave out the experience part. So yeah, this CV looks like a relevant CV for you guys. The reason is because this CV has, you know, a fresher vibe, basically, a kind of a fresher vibe. So she has given about that she has 3 years of experience, so and so forth. Pharmacist at a blue and gold medical arts or whatever. So you can write something like that. I am a passionate pharma enthusiast who has pharma enthusiast. I have done my B Farm from this university and my MBA from this university, and I have utilized my knowledge and skills in my internships at this place. Then I have gained skills like secondary research, primary research, and secondary research, and created company profiles, product profiles, and that's it. So two, three lines, three, four lines max about this. Again, this I'm telling you about consulting. For PMT, you can do slightly different. Um, Something like maybe I have good communication skills, I have good interpersonal skills, so I have utilized those skills to create rapport while doing my internship with at this place, and so on and so forth. Okay, so yeah, that's how you should write this summary. Then internship or experience first, then projects. In this case, maybe if you have a certification, a proper certification from from any organization, then put it there. No certifications like you know I know how to create PowerPoint slides and this and that. The reason is because you don't know how to create PowerPoint. So any sort of certificate is not enough actually. So kindly do not put that. Then maybe you can put in some interpersonal skills, and in the bottom you can put in references. You can use the left side for your degrees, one or two or three degrees. Your degree, then your maybe if you have just bachelor's degree, your bachelor degree, your uh, uh, if you're from India, then your secondary education and your high schools, and then you can put your references here. You can interchange it also. You can put your interpersonal skills here, in this side on the left side, and you can put your references on the right side because again, you need to occupy the space basically. Okay. Now, if you look into another sample, so again, this is a very simple CV, similar kind of this. So now I have shown you, the types of CVs. Now I'll show you a platform from where you can choose free of cost. So go to Canva. Okay. Um, on Canva, search login with your email address. See, this is also a free account. Log in with your email address and all. Create your account, and then on Canva, you search for your CV. It will give you multiple templates. Okay. On the bottom, if you can see Pro, so this needs a Pro CV or sorry, a Pro template needs to have a Pro account, but there are free accounts also. Free CV samples also here, and this is one sample. This is one. This is the sample which I've showed you earlier, and I will show you. So again, these are if you see the alternate examples are free examples, so you can pick and choose any one. Again, I would suggest you to go for a CV with a photo or an image. But if you don't have a decent photograph and the company is coming, you know, in a day or two, and you don't have time for that, then yes, go for a uh, non-photographic CV. But if you have photograph, a decent photograph, then go for it and then create a CV. Now I'll show you this one. So I have picked up this one because I really like the vibe of this CV basically. It's simple, elegant, and it has decently good amount of information. uh, the person's photograph, name. Obviously, you don't need this, so you can obviously remove it. See, you can remove it from here. You can move this one. So with Canva, the good part is that you can create in your own way. So you can do this. So if you want to do this, and then move your profile. So yes. Okay. So you have done this. So it will give you space also. uh, you know, uh, it will give you space so you can use this. Then he has his phone number, email address, and if you have a website or any page, definitely put it here. Your education, all the educations. If you're just a master bachelor's, then put your high schools and the secondary education also. Don't forget to put in your percentages, even if it's for a your recent degree. If you have it for seventh semester, eighth semester, third semester, if you're MBA or put a till that accumulative percentage. Uh, don't leave that space. So this person has not put in the percentage, but I would suggest you to do that. Put in your percentage, years from which year to which year, and all those. So this format is pretty decent. Then you can put in your work experience. Then this work experience you can change it to, let's say, I said internships. Okay. Uh, Put your internships. Then once you do that, then maybe um, move all this. Remember to keep the margins, you know, uh, keep the space tidy basically. It should not be jumping from this to this. It should be, in a same flow. Maybe and now take it. Photo. To see from here, you can see if I click, if I If I click on this and I try to move it, it is showing me what are the margins. See, on the right hand side, you can see that it's in the symmetry, and on the left hand side, you can see it's in the symmetry with the internship. So your profile, caption area is slightly off the, of the alignment. So you can check that, change that, and in the here you can put in your projects. You can add detail about the projects and so on and so forth. Your references are here, and then this person's one second. Sorry. So yeah, this person has put in languages. So if you actually know any language, then only put it here. Otherwise, don't even keep the language section, because English and Hindi is something which everyone knows that you know, or expect you to know. So then don't put languages. Then maybe um, use this space for references either, and you can put something else in the reference section or something like that. Or you can increase the space. What you can do is you can, uh, if you have this space, so maybe you can, what you can do is you can shift your references here. Again, you can plug and play with all this. So that's the reason why I am recommending Canva. Obviously, Canva is not paying me to do this, because I find Canva to be bit easy and easy to handle basically, and it does not require that kind of technical skills. Sorry, one second. Yeah, not able to move it. So I hope you're getting what I'm trying to do. So you can move it all here, and then you have space. In this. Oh, okay. The reason I'm not able to move because of this. So first, I need to remove this, and then I'll be able to. In terms of references, please put the person's name, his or her designation, phone number, and email address. But please do cross check with your references, whom you putting as a reference. Another thing, please don't put random people as a references who don't even know you, or uh, whom you have not discussed that you are putting their name as reference. So please do check with the people whose name you are putting as a reference. So, do put their name. When you are putting their name. Sorry, do check with them when you're putting their name for the reference. So yeah, this is how you can move around, create your CV, create 2, 3 versions of this. Then from the share, and from here you can download. Um, you can create, you can download it as a flattened PDF or include notes. Or I don't think so. You will need a JPG file, but JPG file or an image basically. But yeah, you can always download it in a PDF format basically. And yeah, I think so. This should be fine. And this version will always be saved on the cloud, so you don't have to. So any versions you create, on this will be saved here. So you can create 2, 3 versions together. If, for example, I created, let's see, I created a copy of this again. Now, when I download it, I click on download. It will be ask me, pattern CV or a PDF, and then all 3 pages, 1 page, 2 page. So you can always choose to, download which version you want to be shared with, whomsoever it is, your placement team or whatever. So yeah, this is what I wanted to share. um, uh, for freshers, next Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be putting a video. First video will be about do's and don'ts and the tips for experienced people or experienced professionals. Uh, because my experience has been into consulting, so again, I'll try to make it more generic for the pharma industry specifically, or overall industry specifically. But again, there will be bits and pieces about, you know, specifically to pharma industry and to consulting and so on and so forth. And then after that, I'll be putting again I don't think so. I need to put another video showing the samples. Um, uh, the experienced professional also can use the same samples and you know use the same do's and don't tricks tips basically, which I'll be sharing in the next video. And I think I don't need to create the fourth video for this. I will create a fourth video which will be about the interview tips. So as a fresher, what you should go for. Fifth video will be as a professional, how should you prepare for your interviews? And I also want to create a video for the placement teams, basically, of your colleges. So, especially for freshers, I'm saying. So, yeah, once I do that, please, I would suggest whosoever has subscribed, kindly share it with your placement team and placement in charge and all. And I'll be discussing a lot of good details so that they can prepare you. And that video will be a combination of both. Um, and it will be overall video basically for the placement teams, placement coordinators, and those people who are involved around that placement. That uh, how should you communicate? What you should tell your students? How should you prepare your students, their CVs? You know, all those kind of things. So all those tips will be that on that video for, and it will be my fifth video, I guess. Yeah, in this, and then I will be posting all the interview tips. So I think, yeah, I have every Wednesday I have planned, or Thursday I have planned something which I'll be posting on a regular on every Wednesday and Thursday, which will be around these kind of things. I hope you like them. It is little disheartening, honestly, that the subscribers I don't care about the subscriber numbers actually. I care about people viewing and sharing. And I could see it on YouTube that the views are decreasing day by day. So I think I don't know. You know what I'm planning to do. I'm not sure because I thought you know it will add value to your life and your portfolios and your to your learning basically. If that is not happening, then probably I'll make few more videos, and if I don't see enough traction, I probably might stop. Though I don't want to, but I might. So yeah, um, please do let me know because I would love to hear from any one of you that what I'm doing right or what I'm doing wrong also, especially wrongs, so that I can also improve because I'm also learning a lot of things. So yeah, that's about it. Have a great day. So wait out for the next video. It's going to be very so. Actually, in the upcoming videos are going to be very exciting videos because I'll be discussing about Google Alerts. Then I have created a video about a time machine which can be used, in the pharma industry for especially consulting. So I'll be talking about that time machine also. And so yeah, exciting videos are coming actually, and love to hear your feedback. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.